Hello, everyone. What a wonderful moment to be here with all of you after such a special celebration of our Messiah, the role and model of the planet Earth, Jesus Christ. I hope you all are having a wonderful holiday season, and we continue on with our study of the book, The Way, the Truth, and the Life by Emmanuel through the hands of Chico Xavier. We are on chapter 36, and it is called Heresies. So let's read it and see what it brings to us this evening. So in the book of Paul, 1 Corinthians, in Corinthians 1, chapter 11, verse 19, Paul says, "For there must be heresies among you, so that those who are true may appear amongst you." And Emmanuel summarizes this and enlighten us by saying, "Let us welcome heretics sympathetically and let materialistics speak freely. Let no one oppose those who doubt. Let disbelievers have a platform and an opportunity to speak. That is only fair." Paul of Tarsus was profoundly inspired when he wrote this verse. Those who criticize people who are down on their luck do not really understand the divine love as they should. What would you say of a father who curses his son for having returned home sick and hopeless? Anyone who cannot believe in God is unwell. In such condition, the word of those who are in despair is sincere because it comes from empty souls as cried for help. No matter in what form, even if disguised by the shiny cover of worldly, philosophical, or scientific concepts. Even though unfortunate people of this sort may attack us, their fertile efforts will result in benefits for everybody, giving us an opportunity to choose what is truly worthwhile in the world we have undertaken. With regard to the supposed necessity of instructing disbelievers about the principle of faith, let us forget about pretending that we are capable of helping them and bear in mind that God has much to offer them. Let us receive them as brothers and sisters and rest assured that the Father will do the rest. This chapter, it's a great chapter, especially now when we celebrate Christmas. One thing that I understand from the teachings of Jesus is that he welcomed everyone, men of faith, but also men and women, of course, that did not have any faith and that they lived however they thought was better at that moment. And Jesus did not punish them, nor he put them down. He gave them a platform to be who they were so that they were able to get in touch with themselves. And through the healing that they themselves ask, Jesus was able to cure them. Above all else, Jesus cared for all of them. And bringing that back to 2024, we see so many different things happening in the planet Earth, and we ask ourselves, oh my goodness, should the evil mind, the evil thinking, I dislike to say that they're the bad and the good. I think we all children of God, and due to the choices that we make, we end up committing horrendous crimes. But we also can create wonderful things in the planet Earth. So, in this moment of celebration, in this moment of reflecting about Jesus and his living and his living example of faith, of humanity, of connection, his example that he never left anyone, and his teachings that teaches us that even the last soul will be cared for. And that is wonderful to hear and to read and to understand. So, whatever happens in our lives, let's just follow Jesus Christ's footsteps. Let's welcome any pain, any discord, and allowing us to be able to dive deeper into his love of understanding where people are. And then also, instead of judging, just coming back to ourselves and reflecting on what is missing inside of us that creates such great pain. What do we look to others that is missing in our lives? And then we can grow and expand. Analyzing ourselves first and foremost, not in a selfish way, but when we go to criticize, it's also important to look back in our lives first. Learn, grow, expand, and become the witness that Jesus is asking of us. What a wonderful celebration of Christmas this is. In Christ, all things are possible because Christ is the one that came to the planet Earth with so much love and spoke the words of God in a simple language. That language still today very hard to understand for so many people. So let's close our eyes, being so grateful for having our master and role model, the governor of the planet Earth, Jesus Christ in our hearts. We celebrate you, Jesus, with so much love and gratitude. We thank you so much for coming so humbly to the planet Earth, showing that the kings of all kings does not need to come with luxury, but in a simple life. The King, which is you, Master Jesus, taught us so much about love, about abundance, about peace, about connection. And it's about true power, the power of love, the power of forgiveness, the power of enlightenment, the power of cure. Thank you so much for being the greatest example of all of us. And help us to be able to, little by little, rid ourselves and our souls from any negative thinking, any surplus that we do not need. Help us to be able to spread your love, not only through words, very easy to do, but through the action. Help us to be the vessel that your love runs through. When we see someone who is hurt and suffering, let us not judge them, but let us give, just like you taught us. Let peace come to the planet Earth, helping us all to forgive one another, to connect with one another, to embrace each other, love, but also differences. Let the new year be filled with light and love and connection and forgiveness. Without forgiveness, God, it's hard to find love, find the true love. Thank you so much for waiting for us, Jesus. Thank you so much for believing in us, even when we show sometimes to fall over and over and over again on our faces. Help us to be able to look up to the star of Christmas, the star that showed that the Master, our Messiah, was going to come to the planet Earth. Allow this star to guide our lives, our hearts, ourselves. Allow the star of Christmas, the star of love and connection, to always be with us no matter what happens. Let us not fall into temptation. But at the same time, God, help us to be able to carry on strongly no matter what. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. Bless us all, bless our family members, bless this vessel that is Kardec Radio, that through it your love flows. In this moment, allow each home receiving this beautiful light of Christmas love be blessed, and spreading this love throughout all the countries and the whole planet Earth. Thank you, Master Jesus. Thank you, Spirit Guides. What a blessing to be here tonight. So be it. Thank you, everyone. So beautiful today. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Happy New Year. And we'll see each other again next Thursday. God bless.